It's been somewhat getting in the way of Jordi Alba. With Neymar gone, Alba was up and down that left wing, and now it's almost as if he has to subserviently give the Brazilian the ball.
As Barcelona's 11 players line up for the pre-match photo. Tremendous. Busquets bringing that one down. That's superbly sent down the left. Coutinho finally. Titi continuing the move. Coutinho a little flick on. Coutinho. Busquets. Coutinho. Couldn't really control it.
Clever he is with the ball, and he is, until he begins to correct the basic errors.
Coutinho putting one forward for Dembele to...
See, it sounds like a sacrilege, but it's true, because the great players try things, but his confidence is not good, and his thought process is slow.
Messi, what a superb ball over for Alba. He tries, absolutely aware of it. Not sure if he saw it with his third eye or his fourth, but he saw it. Messi again, Coutinho with the cross. Dembele underneath it. Coutinho. Instead it comes to Alba. Here's Coutinho. Oh, he quite likes it from here. He thought about a shot, instead lays it back for Dembele. Dembele's cross is going to be all. Couldn't hold on to it. It falls to Busquets. Coutinho, his shot blocked by Ramalho, and finally trying to. And also from Lozano, does brilliantly to find Coutinho. As a commentator, you find yourself laughing. Busquets, Coutinho, still Coutinho. Here's Coutinho. Suarez. Oh, lovely play from Suarez. Coutinho just losing out. It's given away to Dembele. Semedo calling for it. Is Dembele. Back to Rakitic. Busquets, first time on to Coutinho. Coutinho very nearly finding Suarez, who goes down. A somewhat dangerous one.
Alba. Yeah, I agree with you.
Piqué clears. Coutinho showing strength and determination there to find.
Atleti are coming up soon.
Oh, here's Messi striding forward. He leaves it for the arrival of Coutinho. Cuts it back for Suarez. That is sheer magnificence from Football Club Barcelona, who make it 4-1 before the half-time break. No wonder they're throwing confetti in the Camp Nou.
Absolutely fabulous, and a lovely moment for the Brazilian, because he's had a discreet first half where he's attempted to have protagonism, attempted to show his skills, but he's been all along attempting to fit into the team style, to show that he's learned already, to show the coach that he deserves a full 90 minutes, which is vital to get under your belt. So his involvement here is the fabulous interplay at a speed that Girona can't calculate, can't keep up with, and he's looking. He knows already. Coutinho knows that he can finish here.
It's been from football.
Cholo Simeone's red and white boys.
It does well. Coutinho over the top into an offside and stationary Leo Messi. Finds Coutinho. Still Coutinho trying the 1-2.
As it was in Montilivi when he man-marked Messi, that he was born in a place called San Juan de Espí, where he can actually look out of his window and see the Barca training ground. And yet he's had to travel the world over to City, back to Catalonia, in order to face them here at the Camp Nou today.
He started off, of course, in Barcelona at the Espanyol youth team before going over to Manchester. It's a free kick for the challenge on Coutinho.
One of the light spots of that night, the 3-0 defeat, wasn't out. If he's down, he's in pain. There's no play acting.
Lovely run from Messi there. This is Barca's 4th goal. And we'll be commented in the first half at the time, Graham, how Coutinho took just the right decision there.
He did, and he's appreciated for it. And
Garcia dispossessed by Coutinho. Chance on the break here for Barcelona. Coutinho into the Girona half. It's Porto to play the ball out. Now Dembele. Coutinho. Suarez to the left of him, Messi to the right. And it is Alba now, Coutinho. Jordi Alba again. Rakitic through the middle to Luis Suarez. Coutinho tries a shot. And it was a daisy cutter skimming off the top of the surface. Very close to Bono, who held it on the second attempt. No. Busquets. Coutinho. Busquets again.
Appreciate you pointing out the Camp now saying, welcome back from Alan.
It's Coutinho. Leo Messi. No, sir, can only clear it as far as Suarez. Suarez to Coutinho. Coutinho, going to try the shot. Coutinho special. What more do we need? I believe that's now 2 goals from Suarez, 2 goals from Messi, 2 goals from Coutinho. No, just the one. What am I talking about?
But it's a sensational finish, because in his own way, he dances across at an angle like Messi does close to the goal, taking Rampy for a walk. This Coutinho thing, he's a small man, he's Messi-sized, but at Liverpool he showed, and with Brazil he has shown that he has tremendous power at holding people off and tremendous power in the shot. The trajectory, the direction of that, I feel there's no fault for Bono whatsoever. Yeah. It's placed perfectly, it's going at an incredible rate, head down, brilliant technique. Eventually, because he cannot play in the Champions League at the moment, eventually when he
absolutely throwing everything at that to try and pull one back.
Fabulous interception by Semedo to prevent a goal, but like you, I saw a penalty there.
He lost control there, but found Alba. Here's Coutinho, Suarez, both the retreating player and the oncoming player from the Camp Nou, who Paulinho, the defence failed to get it away. Here's Coutinho, stands on the ball, gets into the area.
Yeah, Bernardo just got in there at the last minute, which backs your point out that they're still alert. Jonah are still working here.
Coutinho to take the resulting corner. It's an in-swinger, and it's off the crossbar. Bono just getting...
Friendly derby, as we look at Vermaelen almost scoring. But what you...
Fans do. I mean, if this was a team from Madrid, perhaps, they might be really seeking to cause them damage, as Coutinho
are now off and able to rest. Busquets has gone. But obviously, because they've made 3 substitutes, they'll be down to 10 men. Not ideal for what Valverde wants, given that this could have been played. And unfortunately, Muscles will eventually say no more for the moment.
Barcelona with 10 men for the final 4 minutes here. Lovely play from Coutinho, combining with Suarez. Oh, he's looking confident, isn't he, now? As well, you're 6-1 up. Forcing a magnificent save from Ter Stegen since Barcelona have been down to 10 men. He's been forced to make 2 saves. Coutinho on the break. He just let that one get a bit too far away from him, and tracking all the way back. Final minute of stoppage time. He's not going to waste time, is he? He can't do it, can't bring himself to do it.
And our director has very wisely gone to the face of this referee. The referee is almost as cute as Luis Suarez.
The dirty, and give the referee no choice whatsoever except to get out the yellow card. The Barca players